evening. I'm Stephanie Dixon on day 3 of the IPC Swimming World Championships. Yesterday, we saw multiple world record swims as well as a silver medal for Canada. Tonight in the finals, we have 8 more Canadians fighting to get onto that podium. One face we have not seen yet is the star of the show, 4-time Paralympian, multi-world record holder, Benoit Huot. He is set to make a splash in the pool for the first time tomorrow in the 200-meter individual medley. He is the Paralympic champion and world record holder in this event, but he is sparring off against his rival, Andre Brazil, who will be looking for redemption. We caught up with Benoit before his race. Benoit Huot, 19-time Paralympic medalist. We're here at World Championships on day 2, but we haven't seen you compete yet.
Yeah, you know what? I decided to go more in quality instead of quantity. I'll be racing in 2 events this week, the 200 individual medley on Thursday and the 100-meter backstroke on Saturday. And yeah, I had a good year training. I think I'm ready to swim fast, but yeah, I took a couple events out of my program that I usually do, and to really focus on my IM and my backstroke. So hopefully it will be good.
And to have World Championships here at your home pool, what does that mean to you?
Well, it's very special. You know, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm very enjoying every single moment, especially that I'm at the end of my career as well. So I'm trying to take advantage of it in and outside of the pool. And I'm trying as well to promote the event as much as possible, because I want to increase the awareness of para-sport and para-swimming in Montreal, Quebec, and Canada. So this window is very special, and like I said, outside and inside of the pool.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, and good luck this week.
Thanks, a lot of fun.
Now that is a race you don't want to miss. Now let's get started. Day 3 of the IPC Swimming World Championships.
Good evening once again here at the IPC Swimming World Championships 2013 in Montreal. We're going to bring you 25 live swimming finals this evening on behalf of the International Paralympic Committee. My name is Nick Gillingham and I'm joined by Paul Noble. Good evening, Paul.
Hi, Nick. Yeah, a lot to look forward to tonight. We also had a heat session this morning. We saw 3 world records go in the heat, so what can we expect tonight? More records, I hope, more good swims, and more world champions being crowned tonight.
So let's move on. Evan Gasiva goes in 1, Meehan goes in 2. Susanna Rogers for Great Britain in this final also. There's Meehan for Canada. Sarah Meehan. Great support here for her. Canadians wanting to show how well they can do at these championship events. Jordan from the USA goes in 4. Courtney Jordan stopping the clock in 34.18 to qualify fastest. Palian goes in lane number 5, but next to her also from Canada is Nelson. Lane 7, Kirsten Brun of Germany. And Howarth in lane number 8 for New Zealand completes the lineup.
This is the S7 class. Swimmers generally affected in 2 limbs, either down one side of the body or legs or arms. And we have a good start there from Courtney Jordan in lane number 4. She'll be the favourite for this one, but going very, very well there. Up in lane number 6 could be Brianna Nelson, the home swimmer from Canada. And Brianna Nelson is leading them home as they come into the last 25.
Well, let's watch out for Susanna Rogers. Susanna Rogers going very well in lane number 3. She's in bronze now, she's into silver, she's chasing down the goal, but the goal's going to go to lane 4. It looks like Courtney Jordan. Courtney Jordan, 33.42. Rogers takes the silver.
Brianna Nelson, you lowered the Canadian mark this morning, again tonight, and a bronze medal for Canada. Were you expecting such an incredible result?
Not at all. That was like way out of like nowhere. We're just like, surprise! It was great. Sorry. Sorry. It was great. It was fantastic.
And Sarah, you were going in 5th in a really tight race. You were off like a shot. Were you expecting it was going to be that tight?
Not really, no. It was a really tight race. All the times were really close, but that's good, you know, get the competitive spirit up. Yeah.
And Brianna, you took down a 13-year-old record today, and it was from a Canadian of Danielle Campo. How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. Actually, I remember Danielle Campo had commercials, and I remember I watched her on TV, and I was like, oh, wow, you know, I thought she was so cool, and this is amazing.
And Sarah, in a 50-meter freestyle, it is a splash and dash. There's no room for error. What was your race strategy?
Well, it was just to go in, be fast off the start. That's one of the things I nailed down, and then to keep the second 25, to keep it up, keep the stroke rate up, and just build the kick and bring it home. Yeah.
Congratulations, you two. Great job. Over the last couple days, you've seen many different Paralympic categories competing. And the way that these categories are broken down is by a classification system. In this classification system, we have physical impairment, visual impairment, and intellectual impairment. The categories 1 through 10 are the physical impairment. The lower the category, the lower the classification, the lower the function of the athlete. And the higher the classification, the higher function the athlete has. 11 to 13 is based on visual impairment. 11 is completely blind. They can't see a thing. The 12th category, they might have some light sensory. They can see shapes and shadows. The 13th category is for athletes who have visual impairment that is permanent. Contacts and glasses cannot correct their situation. The 14th category is for intellectual impairment. These athletes have learning disabilities. It might take them longer to learn a skill.
So now the next event, the men's 400 metres freestyle S8. The start list for this final. And there's the 1 to 8. Wang goes in lane number 1 for the People's Republic of China. Oliveira of Brazil goes next door to this competitor, Yinan Wang of the People's Republic of China, and he goes next door to Oliver Hind of Great Britain. Hind, the fastest qualifier, 4:35.56. Next to his brother in lane 5, Sam Hind, stopping the clock, 4:37.63 to qualify second fastest. McAllister, representing Canada, goes in lane number 6.
But the Paralympic champion, Yinan Wang, upset the Hind brothers in the London Paralympic Games to win gold. Ollie Hind taking silver and Sam Hind taking bronze. So Ollie Hind, he's in good form. He's got 2 medals already, including gold in the 200 metres individual medley last night. Can he add to that tally? Can Sam Hind get in the medal? Can Zach McAllister from the home nation challenge for the medals from Canada? But Yinan Wang, I think, is going to be the big threat. The swimmer in lane 3 from China.
So Oliver Hind now approaching the closing stages of this, the men's 400 metres freestyle S8. There's the battle for silver and bronze. Can Sam Hind come through for Great Britain? It looks like he is at the moment, but let's keep our eye on the clock. Is it going to be a new world record? It's standing at 4:26.08. It belongs to Sam Hind, but we're looking at Oliver Hind at the moment for gold. It's just going to be outside. He couldn't keep the pace going, but here's the battle for silver. Sam Hind may get there, maybe not. Lane number 3. We'll check. 4:34.52. It does go to Sam Hind. It's gold for Great Britain. It's silver for Great Britain by 2/100ths of a second.
And the Great Britain fans celebrating there. Ollie Hind, yes!
Zach, a 5th place finish tonight. You were really close to 3rd this morning, and even though you were way faster tonight, the rest of the field was even faster. Were you expecting that from your competitors?
Yes, I knew that they were going quite easy. Just like, not like just how they swam, but their attitude before. And I was kind of expecting a 6th place finish actually, so 5th place is good. It's better than I expected.
So the 400 is a pretty long race. It's all about race strategy. What was your game plan tonight?
Pretty much the same as this morning. This morning I went out at 2:16, which is what I'd have to go out to get a best time. The goal was to go back at 2:20, which I went at 2:26 this morning. But I'm pretty sure I came back faster at night, but still not exactly where I wanted it.
And what was going through your mind as you were trying to execute this plan this evening?
Just encouraging myself to keep on going and enjoy the suffering and make sure my catch was still good the entire way through.
Thanks so much, Zach. Good luck this week.
Okay.
Back to the pool.
Straight into the women's 100 metres backstroke S14 class. Chloe Davis of Great Britain swam well to qualify, centre of the pool. Good lane draw for her in lane 3. So here's the full lineup. Amanda Fowler goes in lane 1 for Australia. She's right next door to her own teammate, Taylor Curry. There she is, loosening up those shoulders. Great flexibility there. And there is Chloe Davis of Great Britain, next door to the world record holder, Marlo van der Kolk from the Netherlands. Bethany Firth goes for Ireland, next door to Jessica Jane Applegate of Great Britain. She qualified in 1:10.89. Clark, representing Australia, goes in lane number 7. Justin Mortimer goes in lane number 8. Moria, I should say. Justine Moria of Canada. 1:16.89 to qualify. So the whistle goes. All eyes on centre of the pool, Marlo van der Kolk. 1:07.02 to qualify. With a new world record, of course, this morning. But Bethany Firth of Ireland also 1:07.65. So this is going to be very, very tight.
Bethany Firth with a great start there. The Irish swimmer getting ahead of Marlo van der Kolk in those opening few meters. Bethany Firth has really got to try and stay on terms. You've got to think that the Irish swimmer is going to be stronger coming back, as we saw Marlo van der Kolk just tie up slightly in the 200 freestyle a couple of days ago. But first to the wall, it is van der Kolk. Bethany Firth in second position. Chloe Davis for Great Britain in third place. And Taylor Corey from Australia is in fourth position. But Bethany Firth now being headed by Marlo van der Kolk from the Netherlands. The gold medalist from Ireland from last year is in silver medal position. And coming back on Marlo van der Kolk. What a finish this could be.
Van der Kolk's just heading off Bethany Firth. Firth was great out of the turn for 20 metres, but couldn't keep it going. 1:06.70 for a new world record. Marlo van der Kolk of the Netherlands. Well, we saw a gold for the Netherlands a moment ago. Mark Evers, we've seen gold again for them. So now the women's 400 metres freestyle S8. Same event lineup. And take their introductions behind the blocks. Berube goes in lane 1 for Canada. Camille Berube next to Vinther. Amelia Vinther of Denmark. Bird goes in 3, also for Canada, Morgan Bird. Jessica Long in lane number 4 for the USA, the world record holder. Well, Madison Elliott of Australia is in 5. What can she do about that? Pansters goes in lane number 6 for the Netherlands, next to her teammate, Lisa Denbrubert. Lane number 7, and Great Britain's Charlotte Henshaw goes in lane number 8 to complete the lineup. Away nicely, and I must say, what a great start by Madison Elliott, lane number 5.
Jessica Long on her way home. The others, the silver and bronze medalists elect going the other way. Jessica Long is in a class of her own. The world record stands at 4:42.28. That's going to be tough to achieve for Jessica Long. She's going to be around about a second or so out, but she's given it a go. 4:42.28. Very, very close as she comes in, only around about a second shy there, 1.5 seconds outside, but she is the champion. Jessica Long takes gold once again. Great finish here from Madison Elliott from Australia, coming through clearly into second position, and it looks like Amelie Vinther from Denmark is going to clinch the bronze. Madison Elliott just coming in now. in 5:04, some 20 seconds behind Jessica Long. Winter coming in 5:10.66 to clinch the bronze medal position, and it could well be 4th position for Canada. Morgan Bird for Canada fighting with Romy Pansters at the moment from the Netherlands, and the 4th position does go to Pansters, the Netherlands swimmer, just ahead of Morgan Bird from Canada in 5th position. And Camille Baruba there with a battle for the minor places. Lisa Dembraber and Charlotte Henshaw in the far side of the pool, as Camille Baruba comes in ahead of Henshaw in 7th and 8th.
Morgan, you were ranked 3rd going into this race, came out 5th. Is it a bit of a disappointment?
Yeah, but I just went in with a positive attitude and just like whatever happens, happens. And it's actually the fastest I've gone this year, so I'm actually happy with it that way. But it would have been nice to get a medal, so it's okay.
Cami, you guys didn't get to race this morning. You went straight to finals. How does that affect your race plan?
For sure, it's really hard because you don't get that, adrenaline rush in the morning. I didn't really go as fast as I would have liked to, but I'm not really training for 400 free right now, so I guess I should be happy with what I did tonight, and yeah.
And after a disappointing race, how do you bounce back from that for the rest of the week?
Well, I just take the race out of my mind and say there's plenty of other chances to do well, and I think this race was an okay race anyway, so just go from there and hopefully it'll just get better. So
good luck for the rest of the week, ladies.
Thank you.
Women's 100 butterfly S13 on their way to the blocks. Valerie Grandmaison, the local swimmer from Canada, goes in lane number 3. Naomi Sierup from Romania in lane 1. Colleen Young had a good swim yesterday. She goes in lane 2 for the USA. But Valerie Grandmaison, can she get on the medal podium? Can she be on the top of the medal podium? She'll have this lady to contend with, Rebecca Ann Myers from the USA. Tegan van Roosmalen, already 2 medals in the bag for the Australian, goes in lane 5. Leticia Freitas from Brazil in 6th. Kaylin Curry from USA in lane 7, and Ragna Forsa from Norway is going in lane number 8.
So Valerie Grandmaison in 3 for Canada. 1:10.05 to qualify. There's the world record of Yvonne Hopf. 1:05.95. But that young lady there, Valerie Grandmaison, a great face of Canadian swimming in lane 3. What can she do tonight? Can she dip under 1:10? I'm sure she can, but she's going to have to dip under 1:09. Myers stopping the clock in 1:08.87, and they're away. Valerie Grandmaison, good underwater. Look at that, and into the lead. My word, that is blistering. She's 2/3 of a body length clear of the rest of the field. Myers can't stay with her. Can this be a gold medal for Canada? Valerie Grandmaison. Myers trying to get back at her with every stroke, of course, and she is. It looks like she's tiring a little. Valerie Grandmaison short into the stroke at the turn, 30.95, but good underwater, taking 1.5 meters away. Can the gold medal go to Canada?
Well, we haven't heard, oh, Canada in this Olympic, in this pool in Montreal, but could it be the first time? What a fantastic swim here for Valerie Grandmaison. Rebecca Ann Myers coming back in the closing stages, but it's not going to happen for the American, because the gold is going to go to Canada. Valerie Grandmaison takes it in 1:06.73. The gold to Canada, silver to USA, and the bronze to Australia, Tegan van Roosmalen. But this young lady, she wanted that one so badly, and it's the gold to Canada that the Canadian home crowd have been waiting for all week.
I think she adjusted her stroke into the turn there. She did 3 short strokes to make sure she finished on a full stroke. And let's not forget the S13 classification have a visual impairment, so the experience of her, she knew she had to do so many strokes to get down the length. She was long and she was strong and she was quick, and the experience, something told her brain to say do 3 slightly shorter strokes so you can touch the wall on a full stroke length. And my word, she was great underwater. She was great off the starting blocks. Look at the streamlining there, hands interlocked, their head tight between your arms, and head down into the first stroke. And once again, great range of movement, trying to get those hands in the shoulder line, and the hips coming up, head leading the stroke down very quickly. A strong double leg kick, kicking the hands in, kicking the hands out. Pure drama here, and Canada taking a fantastic gold medal here in the women's 100 meters butterfly S13. Pulled away out of the turn after great underwater skills. Maintained her speed on every single stroke across every single meter, just didn't tie up at all.
Valerie, how magical was this moment for you?
I'm just so happy and so relieved. 100 fly is my favorite event. I was going in 3rd, no expectations. The entire race I was swimming is like, stay relaxed. You can't see the people next to you and fly. I was dying, but I was like, stay relaxed, all good, you're in your pool, you've trained here, you've done this. I touched the wall and I was just so happy, pretty glad.
Now you had a silver medal on the first night, a little bit disappointing for you. Did that serve as motivation for this race?
You have no idea. The last 25, when your arms cannot get out of the water, I was thinking about that 8/100 of a second, and then it got me going. And the crowd was amazing. They had my back.
Now you've proved yourself to be a force to be reckoned with here. Do you think that's going to serve as motivation for the rest of the Canadian team?
Oh, for sure. This is our first gold medal and not the last, that's for sure. They're just going to keep coming now. Pretty happy.
Congratulations, Val. That was awesome. Yeah. What a magical night here at the pool. We saw incredible performances from our Canadians, including a bronze medal from Brianna Nelson. But by far, the highlight of the night was Canada capturing its first gold medal, Valerie Grand-Maison. Tomorrow, we will see the star of the show, Benoit Huot, make his debut performance in the 200-meter individual medley. I'm Stephanie Dixon. Good night.
Valérie Grand-Maison, médaillée d'or et championne du monde représentant le Canada, Valérie Grand-Maison. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you can for the national anthem of Canada.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever si possible pour l'hymne national du Canada.